Poop. Go tube. Poop tube. What's poppin'? We back. We doing another video. Happy Christmas. You know what time it is. We on the Pee-Pee Man's trading cars racing card game. We having fun. Yeah. What the heck? What are they doing? Are they drunk? No, they gotta be drunk. What the hell? Headbutt. Headbutt. Combo. Merry Christmas beatdown. Now they drunk. What the hell? Clear. Clear. On your marks, get ready, go. Alright, we having fun. You guys know what time it is. We on the Pee-Pee Man's. I'm sweating my balls off. Not literally my balls, but I am sweating. Hold on. Let me wipe myself off real quick. We got finished with that 1.5 exercises, workouts. We did a full exercise routine, or one of my full workouts, and then we did another half. And so people might say this, oh, that's not crazy, blah, blah, blah. We exercise, we having fun. That's what matters. We getting healthy. We on the apple juice as well. What's up to apple juice? What's up to apple juice? Take a sip of that apple juice. We swag dripping. Dude, what the hell? Where's the video at? Boo! This guy sucks. We got the exciting continuation. Relax, okay? Fucking chill out. We got the exciting continuation of our starter deck series. We got st14 Advanced Starter Deck Beelzeman, which this deck is crazy. It's like 2 to like 5 times the value of the other starter decks. Versus Parallel World Tacticians Starter Deck 10, the Angels. What's up to all our beautiful women's and all the angels? keeping it real, holding it down. The current reigning champion, which actually this match or this series getting pretty exciting here. Tied up 1-1, both decks able to secure 1 win each in a race to first to 2 wins. So the next win, or the next winner of the next match, will move on to face the next starter deck, Starter Deck 15, Dragons of Courage, the return of Tai Kamiya, who we haven't seen in a while, and Gray Man. Weed Gray Man. You see it says weed right there? Marijuana. Get wedded. Get loved, right? We love to have some fun. Get crazy. Let's go crazy. Ready? That's Barbell versus King Kong 1. Let's go. Let's go crazy. Man, I could do that better probably, but I never practiced that. And you know what? Go look at it online actually. And I don't even play that game. I just see the videos. You're making excuses. Boo! Boo! Anyways, let's get on with the match. Let's get a quick shuffle on. We having fun. We came here to play. Yeah, then where the hell's the videos? Yeah, get to playing then. Hurry up. Relax. Get our shuffle on. You guys saw that, right? That's official. Real G shuffle right there. That ain't no fake shuffles. Now, some people on the internet, they be saying, nah, they ain't shuffled the deck correctly. They ain't shuffled the deck correctly. That's a fake shuffle. They stacking the deck. They doing some kind of woo-woo magic. Nah, that ain't real. Nah, check this out. Check that out. What do you guys think about that one? That's a real shuffle, homie. Nah, that's a real shuffle. You think we got some kind of place marker or placeholder or something? That's real shuffle right there. Official. Got some straight off the top here. Can he do it? Oh, he's magic, baby. 5 off the top. Triple Lady Devimans. We do want a level 3. However, we have a really nice climb up to a level 6. Almost instant level 6. We'll keep it. We're going to put the Angels to the test here. Again, current reigning champion. Tied up 1-1 right now. So I think that'll be a good test to see how well they can perform. Getting no level 3s on their first turn. Should be an interesting game. And, oh, buddy, 2 level 6s. This is a nightmare disaster. We for sure putting this back. And we actually just looked up the rules, and I was correct. Ayamako does not trigger if you Digivolve in the breeding area. So we put these on the bottom. 5 off the top here. That's 5. You see that? Oh, man. Earthquake! Oh, what was that called? Booty Quake? What was that song called? Twerk Machine or Twerk Quaker. Oh, nice. We got a level 3. Not exactly the most exciting level 3 to get in our hand to Digivolve on, but it is decent. We got 3, 4, and 5. Fun stuff. Here we go. Now we get another shuffle in because we did mulligan. We put our cards back, so now we have to shuffle to make it fair, right? We can't just dump those cards to the bottom of the deck and expect to play a regular game. I don't think so. I mean, it just makes sense in my brain that you would shuffle the deck after you put the cards back and get new ones, right? So here we go. Let's get some shields popping. Is this 5? Is this 5? Is he crazy? He's fucking crazy, bitch! Now that boy's crazy. We got 5 shields off the top like that. You guys see how we count those? You see how we count those, baby? Mind Palace. Mind Fortress. 5. Here we go. That's 5. Yeah, stop showing up. Stop showing up. Ain't that good now, is it? Huh? The Angels did win the previous match. Spoiler alert! Bro, if you ever saw any of these videos, you would know by now that winner stays on, winner's going first. Okay? So, yeah. Beelzeman, Batman won the first match, and now Angels bringing it back the second match, able to stay alive and hold on, get their chance at another match in the series and move forward. Here we go. We pop our egg for our breeding phase. We skip our draw on the first turn since they are going first. That's how the official tournament rules for the game works. And we're going to pop a Lady Devyman, just like we said. Very good. Pay 6 memory there for a Lady Devyman. And we're rolling. We get into it. The memory has officially crossed over 0. Onto player 1 side, it is now Beelzeman's turn. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, funny. These are both the same card. These are literally the same card. This one's a full art. Check it out. Super rainbow glitter texture on here. And then this one actually golden border, or golden foil trim or borders on this one. We pop an egg for our breeding phase. Since we did draw, after we draw, we pop an egg in our raising or breeding area. And let's go ahead and pop Imp Man. We're actually going to pop this one, put this one on the board, because we haven't seen this one too much in our hands. So we're going to keep this guy in the hand for the camera. Here we go. You got a free Digivolve here. Oh, you know what? Something actually interesting we could do is we could actually play this on the main board, but we have 2 of them actually. So we could just play the other one on the board. And we could just play this one on the board. We draw, free Digivolve on a level 2 here. So on an egg, level 2, a purple egg. You see it says Digivolve cost. It costs 0 to Digivolve. And every time you Digivolve, you get a free draw. Or, yeah, every time you Digivolve, you get a free draw. But you have to pay the Digivolve cost. See, on a level 3, this one costs 2. Level 4, this one costs 3. Right? So all the cards have different effects and numbers. So it's good to pay attention, make sure to read, and look at everything. We got Ayamako, our memory setter. We got them kids. They came to play. Having fun. Coming to enjoy the PP Man's trading cards, the Digimon game. Very nice. They came to see the movie here. See if we can do it. See if we can make something happen here. Yeah, I think we want to play the Imp Man, even though we did just draw the Ayamako. And we actually do have 2 Witchmons. We could get actually double level 4s out and start discarding all kinds of crazy cards. Trash top 3. That would be nice. However, Impmon's really nice because we get to search. So let's check it out. On play, reveal top 4 cards of our deck. Add 1 Digimon card with Beelzeman and 1 Ayamako in the name. Alright, we're gonna play the lottery here. Here we go. We go from 6 to 3. Gonna play them in the main board. Now we reveal top 4. 1. We're looking for Ayamako and Beelzeman. We haven't gotten a Beelzeman yet. And you know what? That's alright. We didn't hit anything. We didn't find anything. And that is perfectly fine. That's actually alright, because now we cycle through these cards and actually, hold on. Let me see. Is this the order that we want to put these in? Let's get the Skull Satamon on top. So we get the Skull Satamon on top, or let's get the Beelzemon. Beelzemon on top. Witchman, there we go. Put it in this order. Like this order here. Put those on the bottom. Unfortunately, I did see the card on the bottom. Not cheating. Yeah, it's just a mistake. Oops. I'll tell you guys the truth. I'll tell you guys the truth, right? I got nothing to hide. So next up, we did get to cycle now, so that guarantees that we probably gonna find a level 6 soon, right? Because those were level 3, 4, and 5. So here we go. Let's Digivolve in the main board to get our Digivolve effect for 2. So level 3, Digivolve cost 2 on a purple. When Digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of our deck. You only get the effects on the main board unless the card says so, right? So here we go. Go from 3 memory to 1. We draw a card for Digivolve. We draw a card every time we Digivolve. And hilarious. We get Skull Satamon. Very nice. It's okay. We're not starving for level 6 yet, because we got nothing that can go up to level 6. So that's alright. And now we trash the top 3 cards of our deck here. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh, we're hitting it big. When this card is trashed from our deck, if it wasn't trashed by Impmon's effect, so EX2, custom modified by the way, EX2 39. Yeah, if it wasn't trashed by this card, so you can't chain these infinitely, you may trash up to 3 cards again if we want, and we do. We will take it. So here's 3, and there's another 3. 1, Porcupine. 2. Oh, when this card is trashed from our deck, we may place it in the battle area. We hitting it big right there. Very nice. So we're up to 4 in the trash now. I'm gonna make sure to remember how many we got. And another one. Boom! Blow! Just like that. Let's go. All right, we got 4 in the trash, and we got 2 Rivals Barrage now. And main, delete one of our opponent's Digimon with the highest level. Let's go ahead and activate the effect now, Lady Devilman. Get the heck out of here. So I know for a fact that people says when we get these cards from the security and we play them on the main board, most people says that you only get the delay effect. But in my opinion, it doesn't say on here, put this card in the battle area, then only get the delay effect. It doesn't say that, right? It says delay after this card is placed by trashing it in the next turn, right? It isn't the next turn yet. So I don't understand why the fuck they would try to say that you only get the delay effect. Even if Jesus or PP Man, Japanese, Chinese, Koreanese, Africanese, Zimbabweanese, Antarcticanese, Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, Winnie the Pooh, Yogi Bears, I don't care who the fuck trying to tell me some bullshit about this. It does not say only get the delay effect after you put it in the battle area. It doesn't fucking say that, right? I don't care who the fuck would try to tell me that bullshit. So we're getting the main effect. We're gonna delete this Lady Devimon with one of these. So here we go. Next up, yeah, let's Digivolve again. Let's trash top 2, then return a card with Demon Lord, or do we play Beelzeman? What does this guy do? He has an effect. Yeah, if there are 10 or more in our trash, we can play a Beelzeman. What? Really? When Digivolving, this Digimon gains on deletion. If there are 10 or more cards, we may play 1 Beelzeman from our trash without playing a cost. On deletion. Yeah, so this card is actually really cool. If we know we have a Beelzeman in our trash, we can actually try to sacrifice it on the same turn that we play it. And if that works, we can actually just Monster Reborn, or technically summon or Digivolve straight to Beelzeman, or at least get a raw Beelzeman, not Digivolve, right? So that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's get this Skull Saddlemon now. Let's do a Skull Saddlemon. Here we go. And we're going to get this in the main board as well, because we want to trash 2 more. So we're going up to 6. Here we go. Trash top 2. Oh, and we also draw for Digivolve. Boom! X Antibody. Perfect pickup. That's what we like. We really want this one. Custom modified, by the way. BT12. And now we trash top 2. Here we go. Ayamako. I think that's Max E. I think that's what that's supposed to say. Oh, when this card is trashed from our deck, gain 1 memory. Wizard Man, let's go. So this costs 3. Well, 1, 2, 3. We go to 2, and now we gain 1 memory from Wizard Man. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful play. Awesome. And now it is officially the Angels' turn, since they've crossed over 0 onto player 2's side on the memory. Here we go. We draw for the beginning of our turn, since it is our second turn. Ooh, Mastermon! Pretty lady. Hello. And again, unfortunate, we do not have a level 3 here. Maybe we should have tried to mulligan. Might be a little greedy trying to play raw level 6s. Let's try it again. I think we're going to do it again. Crazy thing is, on play, return a purple level 5 or lower Digimon card from our trash to our hand. However, it is nice to have things in the trash with this deck, so we're just going for raw Lady Devimon, which is actually kind of disastrous if we play raw Lady Devimon, because she has a really cool Digivolve. we can reveal top 3 and add a yellow and a purple angel, archangel, or fallen angel. But we already have the angel, and we have this fallen angel. There's another fallen angel over there. So we don't really expect that to do anything right now. I mean, it would be nice, right? But in reality, we're going to take this level 5 straight up. Here we go. Cannot move out of the breeding area with an egg. It doesn't have, well, at least this egg, right? It doesn't have any points to do anything. So it'll literally just be doing nothing. The main board. That's how the game works. All right, here we go. Back to Batman. Another Skull Satamon. Hilarious. We already saw 3 of the Skull Satamons in our deck. That's funny. All right, and now actually, what does this delay effect do? After this card is placed, by trashing it, return 1 purple Digimon, a card or tamer card from our trash to our hand. Ooh, we could return something from the trash to our hand if we want. Oh, dang, and we could actually pop another one of these on the main turn effect. Delete one of our opponent's Digimon at the highest level. Disaster Nightmare. Beelzeman stacking up the rivals' barrages here. Nah, heaven and hell, live or let die. Oh, buddy, they're facing the ultimate punishment or judgment right now. These angels. Beelzeman said their time in the spotlight is ended. It is turn for Beelzeman to take over now. Let's see if that's true or not. Let's see if the angels can actually prove them wrong here. Max. I think this is Max E. I think this is what this is supposed to say. All in one, AIO, Max E. Do we want to return any of these? We don't have to return any of these cards yet. How many do we have? We have 6. There's 6 in the trash. Yeah, we can actually discard 2 more with Yamon. So let's go ahead and pop this dude up. We do got some crazy combos with this guy. Let's see. Do we? Oh, this is not the one that digivolves, is it? Oh, this is not the one that digivolves. This is not the one that digivolves. Actually, that's a pretty decent Intmon. I'm tripping, guys. That's a cool Intmon to have. Alright. Let's trash 3 more. We go from 6 to 9, hopefully. Maybe. So 2 for Digivolve, 5 to 3. We draw a card. Candleman. Very nice. Getting our next egg set up here. And now we want how many? 3? 1. Oh, buddy. When this card is trashed from our deck, gain 1 memory, Death Slinger. Pew, 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 pew. Bleep, 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 bleep. Pew, 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 pew. Wow. Gain a memory. We're going back up to 4 memory, baby. Let's go. Combo time. Now, it's Beelzeman's turn to shine. Candlemon? They've proven their worth right now. Oh, this is the one. If we have 20 or more in the trash, this Digimon may digivolve into Beelzeman from our trash for a cost of 3. Which actually, we can pull one of them back with the Rivals Barrage. We can actually pull one of them back with the Rivals Barrage here. So that's alright. If we want to get that guy and we can do the Beelzeman combo, we could just pull him back from the trash. And we actually have enough just to go to straight X Antibody. Ignore the Beelzeman Digivolve and just go from level 5 for 4 to level 6. The X Antibodies are so cool because CSS Beelzemon X Antibody Digivolve for 1 on top of Beelzemon. So you get to draw a card for 1 and then you get to power up and you also get these extra effects. When Digivolving, this Digimon has Beelzemon or X Antibody and the Digivolution cards trash the top card of our opponent's security stack for every 10 cards in our trash. Oh, which we gotta talk about that. So in the previous video, there was a crazy board set up where we had we were making a big deal about the Angels' turn on their last turn where they won the match because they had extra security attack, but we had to be extra careful about the order that we made our moves in because actually when you have security attack extra, like +1 or +2, if you check the last security card and you have extra security checks, the extra security checks doesn't go through if there are no cards remaining. So it doesn't finish the game, right? The extra security checks on a security plus bonus, right, from inherited effects or from Digivolve effects, Digimon effects, whatever, the extra security attacks does not go through when there are no more shields remaining. So yeah, that was a huge deal that Lady Beelzeman was able to survive, and we got the Digivolve, and then we could swing again with the extra security attack. That was unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. Amazing play. Anyways, yeah, we can Digivolve to Beelzeman, and we could also set up an Ayamako having the hold on, what is this? When we attack with a Digimon, we may suspend the tamer, trash the top card. Then if the attacking Digimon is Beelzeman, we may Digivolve it into a Beelzeman blast mode in our trash. Okay, so that's really important if we have a blast mode in our trash. Whoop. Earthquake! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Just kidding. What do we want to do now? We can just go to this guy. However, the effect from the Digivolve is crazy. Being up to 12k is also really nice. When a card is trashed from our deck, gain a memory. That'll be really good. From st14. And we can also actually Rivals Barrage again. So we're gonna Rivals Barrage again. So let's actually tap both of these or suspend them to show that we use the main effect now on both of them. So now we know that we only have the delay effect remaining. So we can return something from the trash. If this Digimon has Wizard or Demon Lord, they do have Wizard currently. This guy has Wizard as well. We can Digivolve to Beelzeman. Beelzeman's not in the trash, however. Ooh, we would get plus 3k from Impmon's inherited effect. Yeah, so we would actually be up to 15,000. Let's do that. Here we go. We're gonna go straight to Beelzeman. Unfortunate. We may play one Digimon card with Impmon and its name from our trash without paying the cost. That's really nice. On deletion for Beelzeman. So we go from 4 to 0. We draw a card. Oh, Wizard Man. Very nice. Okay, cool. Oh, and so maybe it would have been correct actually to swing with this one first. Because it would have trashed the top 2. So we would have gotten extra memory from this. Which actually, now we can get the extra memory from this instead. From the st14. We have Wizard or Demon Lord. We also get plus 2k, so we're actually up to 17,000 now. So we have plus 3 from Impman and Witchmon. You can see right here, check this out. That's why we stack the cards like this. So any cards beneath the top card, we get the special number effects. So level 5 and below, we get st14 once per turn. When a card is trashed from our deck, gain a memory. Witchmon, while this Digimon is Wizard or Demon Lord, get plus 2 DP. And then Impman get plus 3 when we have Beelzeman, right? And Beelzeman, Demon Lord, 7 great Demon Lords, X anybody. Those are all the traits. Alright, so he is a Demon Lord. And he has Beelzeman. He has Beelzeman in his name. So yeah, we're up to 17,000 actually. Very nice. Yeah, unfortunately we don't get the crazy effect there, but that's alright. And now we're gonna swing. We're gonna swing. Oh, do we swing first with him? Yeah, we swing first with him because... Or doing that. Does it really matter? Kinda matters, it kinda doesn't. We could actually swing with the smaller one first, or... You know what, let's... Yeah, we want to swing first because we're actually just gonna Digivolve to level 5 instead of swinging with the other one. I think that'll be good. So here we go. We're gonna swing for 1 check for 17,000. Oh, 4K easy. But guess what? Angels putting in the work. Nah, they came to play. They ain't giving up that easy, baby. They got Witchman in the security effect. Security. At the end of the battle, play this card without paying its memory cost. We hitting it big, baby. Yeah, it's time to play the lottery. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. Now, don't gamble. Gambling's bad. Or I don't know. Maybe if you want to... Dude, that shit is fucked up. They advertise gambling everywhere because they just want to steal from you guys. Don't gamble. Playing games is fine. So, yeah, we actually get this. And now, on play, return a level 5 or lower Digimon card from our trash to our hand. Very nice, since it says, at the end of the battle, play this card. So, on play, so we get it for free, right? And then we bring back the Lady Devimon from the trash, which we already did. It's right here. Back in the hand. Very nice. Alright, here we go. And now we actually want to trash 2 cards here. Very good. Let's do it. So we're going to trash 2 more. And Digivolve for 3. So we go to 3 memory. We draw a card first for Digivolve. Very nice. Get a Porcupine blocker. High five. High five. Very nice. What's up, Porcupine? Nah, he looking cute. Cute little guy. And now we're going to trash the top 2. Oh, them kids. Now they're going dumpster diving. They're having fun in the garbage can. Now they're taking a little bath. They're taking a little jacuzzi. They're having a little jacuzzi party in the garbage can. And now, our turn, once per turn, Skull Sadamon's effect triggers. When a card is trashed from our deck, gain a memory. So they go from 3. Angels go from 3 memory to 2 memory. We gain a memory. Now all of our effects have resolved. It is officially the Angel's turn. No more effects that we can pop. Or here we go. Angels at 2 memory. We draw Lady Devimon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All the level 4, 5s, and 6s now. This is kind of a disaster. This card's actually really nice. Full art. EX1 custom modified, right? Full art Lady Devimon. Which, this card would actually be really nice addition to this deck right here. Because you see right there, trash top 3. And then when a Digimon is played from our trash, gain a memory. Which actually, it's even better, I think, in this deck. Because this deck has really easy ways to play Digimon from the trash. Or lots of ways. I think it's time to cycle through our deck. I think it's time to cycle through the deck. We have to. Here we go. Yeah, this is looking like a disaster nightmare right now. We're gonna try though. We ain't giving up. Let's do it. Digivolve. We don't get to swing, and we're gonna Digivolve here. So we go from 2 memory to 1. We draw a card for Digivolve. Nice! Finally, get our blocker, or a level 3. Actually, he's not a blocker yet, but he could be. And now, we may trash a card in our hand to reveal the top 3. Let's go ahead and trash a Darkness Wave, I think. I don't see a world where we would want to pull a Digimon from our trash, and we don't even have any yellow Digimons. So that would be really hard to get that effect off. I think having more Digimon would be nice. A weird card we could trash is actually Juno Man. And we could add it back to the security. But the problem is Beelzeman's deck has so many huge bodies with gigantic points that even if this was in the security stack, it's really not going to matter. Especially when we're behind. Adding anything to the security stack will be nice in my opinion. So we're going to put this in the trash here. We're going to discard 1 for the Digivolve effect. And now we can reveal the top 3. So both players get to see when we reveal. Nice. Salami. Gold stamp. Perfect. Archangel. Here we go. We got 1. Can we get 2? Reveal top 3. Oh, Darkness Wave. Awesome. We getting actually DNA Digivolve material. This might be huge. This might be huge. Let's check it out. Now these go back to the bottom of the deck. We got the big salami on top. And it is now Beelzeman's turn at 1 memory. Here we go. We go ahead and unsuspend for the beginning of our turn. The unsuspend phase. Get our cards here. We draw. Oh, there he is. We finally get in to see him. EX2, actually. Custom modified. Check this one out. That's a pretty card. Ooh, see that them sprinkles or them dots? Now I got a cool little mosaic pattern in the back. That's nice. Is that even the correct word or definition of mosaic? Now you can see them, cool little patterns, I think, in there. Maybe not. He's tripping. He's crazy. Stop looking at the cards. All right, we drew a card. Now we get to flip a card or pop an egg for our breeding phase from our breeding area. Get an egg pop in here. And we do have a level 3. We did get another level 3 now. Got Candleman. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we're gonna digivolve instead of using the Employ effect for a free draw. Deathslinger. Cool. Get a Deathslinger. And we're at 1 memory here. Delete one of our opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon for every 10 cards in our trash. Increase the highest level this effect can choose by 1. I'm pretty sure we have 10 now. And if we don't, we can swing. 3, 6, 11? Is that 11? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Uh-oh, we can delete a level 5. Oh no! Can the angels actually do anything about this? Nah, fate has been decided. Beelzeman said it's his turn to rock. He's gonna prove that the price tag on the deck is actually worth it. Which, actually, this deck is so cool. All the crazy discard effects and cool combos that you get. Especially when you get super lucky. Just like you saw, we got 2 Rivals Barrages. Unfreaking believable. Free Rivals Barrages. Incredible. Yeah. Unbelievable. We super stacked this deck. No, we memorized where all the cards was. We did this on purpose. Oh, buddy. What are we doing? Do we swing first? We have 17k. Or they do not have Demon Lord or Wizard in their traits, so they don't get the inherited effects. This guy's undead. Skull Saddlemon. Do we have another one in our hand? Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He is a undead, so he doesn't get Wizard. I wonder if the traits count from the Digimon underneath. I don't think so. I think it's only the top card where you get the inherited effect for the traits. So we do have a Beelzemon we can digivolve into. What does this guy do? When digivolving, you may trash the top 2 cards of our deck, then delete one of our opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon for every 10 in our trash, add 1 to the max level. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. How many do they have in the trash, by the way? Let's see. Or in the shields. They still have 4. So this game is nowhere near over yet. This could actually still go in the Angels' favor. Yeah, and these inherited extra attack bonuses are actually only on Beelzemon's turn. So on the opponent's turn, Beelzemon goes back to 12k attack. He's not at 17,000. So you guys saw, we still have the Mastermon. She has 13k. So this is not actually the worst situation possible, right? This is very reasonable or winnable. Let's go ahead and swing with Beelzeman. 17,000. 1 check. Oh! Speaking of unwinnable, let's go, Chaos Degradation Kame! We may place one of our opponent's Digimon face down at the top or bottom of its owner's security stack. Get the frick out of here! Get out of here! Yeah! Kame! Kame! Boom! Freaking destroyed, Beelzeman. Beelzeman, more like Beel's a chump. That guy's a little stinker. Bozo. Yeah, get out of here. And now all these get sent to the trash, to the discard pile, which actually only makes them stronger. So we were at 11. Now we're at 14. We're at 14 in the trash. Want to keep count or make sure to remember that. And now we actually have a really good target for a Rivals Barrage. We could get an X antibody back. Do some crazy combos with that. Okay, we could take a huge risk with the Skull Satamon and swing for 7k. We could swing for 7k. Yeah, so security effect. You may place one of our opponent's Digimon face down at the top or bottom of the security stack. Crazy. This usually costs 8 to play it, but since we got it out of the security, nah, the Angels doing it big. They have someone watching over them from the heavens or for the clouds, from the securities and the shields. They're holding it down. They're keeping it real. They're just making this game a little exciting. Yeah, it ain't over till it's over. Just because it might seem like the game might be unwinnable or the odds are stacked against them doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. You got a full hand, got a full board, got a full team. You win it all in a second, baby. If at first he doesn't succeed, you just try again, right? And you keep trying. Some people might say, "Oh man, better luck next time," and that I know how that feels sometimes. Some people starts baby raging or cringing, like, "No, drink some water, stay hydrated." And then you do that, and then the bottle. What the fuck? What kind of video is this? What is he doing? No, we still have one member. I'm kind of thirsty. Again, I told you guys, I just got that double workout in. We actually just had too much oatmeal. I have way too much fucking oatmeal, I think. Not that much oatmeal, but I mean, the second batch that I made, because I had one serving at first and then I had another one, and the second one I was like, oh shit, that's a lot, because I already put it in my bowl, right? And I was like, well, my bowl's kind of had the oatmeal from the previous serving that I had. I was like, well, I gotta keep it in the bowl now. And I forced myself to finish it. What do we do? We just got Candleman in the breeding area, so he can't come out. Plus, we already swung, so it is past our breeding phase, which I don't really trip out about that too much. If you want to pop out the breeding phase, which tournament rules says you can't do that. You can only do it on the breeding phase, and that's the second turn, right? So this is the first turn this guy came out, so technically he's not even allowed to pop out the breeding area. But if it was the second turn he was in the breeding area, I wouldn't be tripping. We having fun, right? We playing games. It's about having fun, not being weird or too picky or stingy. Which the thing about that is no fucking cheating or breaking people's shit either, right? Because that shit happens too much. There's fucking hackers and shit in the video games. And then they just hold you hostage or delete your fucking account after they cheat because they're fucking losers and pedophiles. Anyways, what do we do? And they just abandon their kids or family with cheat codes, basically. Or even better, they love to sell cheat codes to weird kids. Because in reality, you can download cheat codes for free. You can download them for free. Why the fuck are you giving some idiot money for cheat codes? I don't use cheat codes, but I'm saying, why the fuck would you give an idiot money for that? That's stupid. And then again, if you're using cheat codes, try to play offline or versus bots, right? Do a co-op versus bots mode if you want to use fucking cheat codes. Don't fucking ruin somebody's video game with cheat codes. In my opinion, playing against bots is fun. Which again, I don't do the cheat codes bullshit anyways, so some people will be like, oh, he's talking about cheat codes? No, he's fucking cheating, blah, blah. Nah, dude, fucking, you're dumb. Oh my god, dude, you have to be dumb. Literally, especially if you want to see my League of Legends bullshit and say that that's cheating, that game's for monkeys, bro. A fucking monkey can play that game. That's the most easiest fucking game. You don't have to cheat at that game. You could be fucking retarded. Like, you have to be 5 years old and never play that fucking game ever to have an excuse to not know how the fucking game works, right? So if you never play the game, you only played it for like 3 hours or some shit, then that might make sense. But in reality, that game is too fucking easy, dude. That game is way so fucking easy. I played it in Season 2, right? Like 12 years ago or some bullshit. I don't know how long ago that was. And I had literally every fucking character unlocked, right? I had literally every fucking character unlocked. I had crazy fucking skins. And I played all the fucking characters, right? To learn how the fucking game works. Yeah, just like the Battle Right videos, right? Frostbolt, Ice Lance, Glacial Prism, Arctic Wind, Ice Block, Flash Freeze, Snow Cone, Ice Crown, Ultimate Frozen Gallery, bitch. I know every fucking move. I know every fucking move. You don't tell me no bullshit. What did I do? I think we're just gonna Digivolve, right? I think we're just gonna Digivolve, yeah. That sounds good. So, Beelzeman. We may trash the top 2 cards of our deck, then delete one of our opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon. We have 14 in the trash, so we would go up to 16. And then... yep, that's it. Oh, that's even when attacking. That is such a cool freaking effect. Here we go. Custom modified Beelzeman. Now, with the Super Saiyan glow, he got that white glow around the borders and the edge of the card. Look at that. He got that. Nah, he getting... Nah, that's a transmit... He's going Full Metal Alchemist on you. He is the circle within the circle. He don't need a circle. He is the circle. Gigi, my ring, circle to me. Or circle with me. Very nice. So that costs 3. We draw 1 for... Ooh! Our girlfriend. What's up? Now check out those bazookas. Now you guys see her. Look at her mask. Isn't that... She's pretty, huh? Anyways. So trash 2 now. Here we go. Ooh! When this card is trashed from our deck, delete one of our opponent's level 3 or lower. For every 10, increase the highest level. Okay. Well, there's a blast mode. We had some kind of card that has some kind of crazy blast mode effect, right? And then, ooh, Beelzeman again. When we have 10 or more cards in our trash, our Impmon may Digivolve into this card in our hand for a Digivolution cost of 4. We're doing that. We're doing that, baby. Let's go. Oh, wait. Wait. We forgot. Oh, no, he didn't get trashed. He's in the security stack. What does this guy's thing say? On deletion, we can play a card with Impman. Aww. Sucker. Lol. Get owned. Nah, now we have the possibility for that crazy combo, though. That's pretty fun. Alright. And now, actually, when a card is trashed from our deck, gain 1 memory. So, they were at 2. We go to 1 memory here. And that is a turn. Alright, Angel's at 1 memory. Oh, fudge! No, we don't want to... Oops. Well, we already did it. Too fucking late. Too late! Oh, no, we could have done it! We could have Deathslinger. Do we take it back? We could take it back. We could actually take it back. Or do we go for the offensive play and we stack the board up? Nah, let's make it impossible for them, right? Technically, we already said we wanted the Deathslinger. My bad. My bad. Oops. Let's put this back. We put BL Starman back as well. Where is she? Our girlfriend. Oops. Nah, I just wanted to see her. That's what that was. We wanted to see BL Starman. Okay, actually, she was on top. She was on top. There we go. My bad. My bad. So we were at 2 memory, right? So this costs 4. Delete one of our opponents level 4 or lower for every 10. Increase the highest level by 1. Bew, 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 bew. Death Slinger. Nah, it's 12 shots. Revolver Ocelot, or is it 6 shots? 6 shots. That's all he needs, baby. That's all he needs. We have 2 of these? Do we have 2 Death Slingers? What the fuck? Did we have 2 Death Slingers? I don't remember that. Well, I guess we do. I don't know. Yeah, so that costs 4. Boom! Yeah, we're at 15. That's why I said 15. So we're actually at 15 in the discard pile. Get deleted. Oh no, crazy, crazy. Okay, here we go. We draw. Angel's turn. Wow, no level 3s? Oh, just kidding, we do. We do. Just kidding. Ghost Man, free Digivolve, free draw. Hey, big salamis, that's the guy. Nah, he lets us Digivolve at the end of the turn. Which we only have 2 memory right now, so actually we just want to play Raw Angelwoman, which is actually huge. Huge. Here we go, play Raw Angelwoman. Security attack -2 on play for 6. If you guys don't remember or haven't seen the other videos, go check them out. On play, one of our opponent's Digimon gains security attack -2. Yeah, current reigning champions, Angelwoman, putting in the most freaking amazing of work in plays the previous match. Stopping Beelzeman or Batman in their freaking tracks. Locking up the entire board. They weren't able to do anything. They barely hanging on with 0 shields remaining, and they won. They won the freaking game. It was unbelievable. Incredible. Incredible plays. Amazing card. And this one comes standard. Comes standard in the starter decks. See st14? This one comes with the starter deck. This one's unbelievable. Yeah, talking about our girlfriend. Sheesh. Wow, she pretty. Alright. Next up, we draw. There she is. Alright. Do we get the Candleman? Do we get the Candleman? We could get the Candleman here. Unfortunately, we do know that Beelzeman is in our deck right now. We do have this Beelzeman as well, though. Yeah, let's get this Beelzeman. Let's get this Beelzeman popping. Here we go. So for 3, we go to 1. And we don't have any level 3s currently in our hand. So having the Candleman out here. Oh, if we have 10 or more cards in our trash, on deletion, draw 1. That might be nice. Which, he is a flame. So he doesn't get the inherited effect from the egg. So now we'll just keep him in the breeding area for now. We'll keep him safe. We could swing for 1, though. We could just swing for 1. Get them down extra shield or a life point here. We could try to swing for 1. Or we could try to play it safe and try to build a nice stack with them. So yeah, we go from 4 to 1. And we didn't draw yet, right? Yeah, we did not draw a card yet. Let's draw. Here we go. Was Blast Mode first? Blast Mode was first, right? Okay, Blast Mode is first, and now we trash the top 2. Here we go. While you have 10 more cards in your trash, it may Digivolve into this in the hand. Okay, so we put that in the trash. 1. Oh no! Gain a memory! Another Death Slinger. Watch out. Boom! So we go from 1 to 2, and actually Skull Satamon's effect triggers. When a card is trashed from our deck, gain a memory. So we get another memory. We go up to 3 memory there. Very nice. Perfect. When Digivolving, unsuspend. If we have 20 or more cards in the trash, gain 3 memory. Hold on. What the heck? How many do we got in here? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. We just need 3 more in the trash. Which actually, this would be 2. This would be 2. Ooh. Oops. We could have trashed this. These would not add. These would not add cards because they bring 1 back from the trash. So actually, no, it's fine. Basically, it would be impossible right now to have that many. Oh, we do get to trash 2. We get to trash 2 with Yamon. Is there a cheap card we can play as well? Oh man, if we sacrifice the Candlemon, oh, we would have 20. We would have 20 in the trash. What do you guys think? Is that cheating? Look at the glow in the eye, by the way. Look at the glow in the eye. Is that cheating? No, we didn't. We weren't thinking about it. We did only Digivolve, right? It's not the worst thing. Yeah, let's come out of the breeding area. Let's come out of the breeding area. Ooh. Alright, let's try to catch this guy in. Oh, we can't swing though. We can't swing. We can't swing with Beelzeman. Well, we can. Technically, we can swing. And we would be able to trash the cards. However, this effect wouldn't trigger. No, we were right. Because security attack -2, right? And then, so even if we unsuspend this guy and then re-digivolve him, it really doesn't matter. So we actually made the correct play there. This actually cost 9. Because when we would play this card from our hand, reduce the play cost by 4 for every 10 cards in the trash. So she would actually cost 5 if we wait. And then when a card is trashed from our deck, we can play an Imp Man actually from our trash. We could get a crazy turn with this card. All turns once per turn, yeah. And then when an opponent attacks, trash the top card of our deck as well. That's really nice. Yeah, we could actually set up the memory setter. That would be really nice. Oh, yeah, we can do the combo now. Or no, we can't. We have the blast mode in our hand. Ooh, unfortunate. We have the blast mode in our hand. That's okay. So what do we do now? We're at 3 memory. Security attack -2. So even if Beelzeman swings or Digivolves, he wouldn't be able to do any damage to their security stack because Beelzeman doing a great job holding on. Setting up the mirror force or the swords of revealing light. I think we want Ayamako. Here we go. Ayamako for 4. So start of our turn, if we have 2 or less memory, we can set it to 3. Very nice. Here we go. So we go from 3 to 1. Very nice. Perfect. Yeah, that is a really good card to have right here. So yeah, they're only at 1 memory. Really slowing them down there, or limiting their options and plays that they can make. Very good, awesome play. We draw, Shining Droll. Ooh, Gatomon. That's a really good card. Let's come out of the breeding area here with Ghostmon. And we're actually gonna keep the Ghostmon as a blocker. We're gonna keep the Ghostmon as a blocker here. And we're going to set up the DNA Digivolve for next turn. We're going to set up the DNA Digivolve for next turn. Which, I mean, it might be a little obvious that that's what we want to do. But we're gonna do it here. Here we go. Play this for 7. Oh, man, that might be a huge mistake. That might be a huge mistake. Let's see. Level 4s that we got. We do have Witchman who can Digivolve on level 3 for 2. That would cost 2 and it would set them to 1 memory. Are we jumping the gun a little bit? No, I think having the blocker is nice. I think having the blocker is real good. Especially because it's bigger than Candlemon. The blocker is actually huge here. The blocker is huge. Yeah, so we're not going to Digivolve on top of that. Since we have a yellow Digimon, this guy's blocker. So we go from 1 to 6 memory. And it is now... Yeah, we don't want to swing with Beelzeman because she only has 6k. 6k is not that big. Especially against Beelzeman. Beelzeman has some crazy huge cards with 14k. This one comes level 7. One of the only starter decks to have level 7s. This one started at 14 with 14k. So yeah, 6,000. Not too crazy. It is decent, right? Here we go. Draw. Iron Mako. Very nice. Very cool. And we can come out of the breeding area, but again, like we were saying, Candleman, not so huge. We do have to get around the Ghost Man, though. We do have to make them block. So maybe forcing them to block and then taking them out would be nice. Let's see. When we attack with the Digimon, we may suspend this tamer to trash the top card of our deck. Then if the attacking Digimon is Beelzeman, we may Digivolve it into a Beelzeman Blast Mode in the trash. We don't have one in the trash. Unfortunate. Holy ballsack. Can we actually return a Deathslinger with this? We can return a Deathslinger. Return one purple Digimon? Oh no, or Tamer. It doesn't say option. That would have been too much. If we could have returned a Deathslinger, the game was for sure over. That is like so mean. Crazy. Oh, we can combo with Ayamako to send Beelzemon to the trash. But it would only cost 1 less, and then this would cost 3, so we can actually just Digivolve for 4. We do want to get things in the trash, though, don't we? Let's see. Oh, we could trash 2 with the Yammon effect. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Really? 17 still? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Yeah, we haven't played any cards yet. So we're actually allowed to come out of the breeding area now. So let's do this. And we're going to purposely... we could Digivolve with do we have a Witch? We don't have a Witch Man anymore. Yeah, we could just trash these on purpose and then swing. Okay, let's swing here. They're going to block with the blocker and survive, which is awesome. Okay, so these two go to the trash. They're at 19. We're at 19 now. And then let's see, what does this say? When attacking, we may trash the top 2. Holy shit, so we didn't have to do that, but in reality, we want to get around them, right? So now we can trash 2 from our deck here. So, trash 1. Trash 2. Ooh, BL Starmon Ace. Look at that, full art. EX7 full art, beautiful. Oh, talking about patterns. Look at that honeycomb. That one goes crazy. Oh, baby. That's nice. That's a pretty card. Look at that hair flowing. Alright, so there's 2 cards right there. And now we actually gain a memory. When a card is trashed, gain a memory. And then when we attack with a Digimon, we may suspend this tamer to trash the top card of our deck. Very nice. So we suspend Ayamako, trash the top card. Very nice. We get a Witchman. Speaking of Witchman, there they are. So we just went from 17 to plus 4, 21, 22. I think we had a 22 in the discard pile now. And we're at plus 3,000, plus 2,000, 11 plus 5 is 16,000 for 1 check. And then also, hold on, we still have a when attacking effect. For every 10 cards in our trash, add 1 to the max level that we can delete. So level 3, level 4, level 5? Are you serious? We can delete a level 5. Oh, this is cheating. This is kind of cheating. I mean, I would delete the purple. Let's delete the purple. It is smaller. However, Angel Woman does have the security attack plus 1. She is smaller, but we have seen so many purples that it would make sense that they would have less purples than they would have yellows. So let's get rid of the purple one, right? That is fair reasoning, right? Even though I'm playing both sides or both decks, we're playing both sides. That's good logic, right? We only see 1 yellow level 5, and we see so many. We already saw 3. We already saw 3 Lady Devimons, right? We already saw 3 purple level 5s. They're all in the trash right now. So that is very fair reasoning. We get rid of the other purple one, and we're betting that they don't have another purple level 5, right? Which, in reality, I don't even freaking remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember nothing. All right, here we go. So one check, 16,000. Here we go, Beelzeman. Night Raid. Activate this card's main effect. Play a level 3 purple Digimon. There are no level 3s. The number you have dialed is not in service. Oh no. Bro. Security effect. Get nothing. You get nothing. Okay, and now, oh, actually, should we play BL Starman first? I'm gonna let this one slide. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, trash the top card of our deck. When a card is trashed from our deck, we may play an Imp Man from our trash. Yeah, so we're playing an Imp Man from our trash. Here we go. Play this for 5. Oh, no, wait. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna play this for 4. We're gonna play this for 4 instead. So, unsuspend this Digimon. If we have 20 or more cards in our trash, gain 3 memory. Here we go. So we're gonna unsuspend Beelzeman here. And with this card, and with these 2 cards, we build the overlay network. Come forth. Level 7, Beelzeman, Blast Mode! Number 39, Utopia, actually. Is that the correct number, 39? Here we go. So, this costs 4 to Digivolve. We go from 7 to 3. We draw a card. Oh, that is exactly what we want. We have 20 or more in our trash. We can Digivolve into Beelzeman for a cost of 3. Cool. And then actually, when a card is trashed from our deck, we may play 1 Imp Man from the trash without playing the cost. The Digimon gets Rush. Oh, we don't get the extra memory this turn from the... or the extra discards as well from Yammon. So, we could play... Oh no! We have another Deathslinger. Oh, we have another Deathslinger. Crazy. Yeah, we're gonna play a Deathslinger. I don't remember getting 2 Deathslingers in the hand. That's fucking me up right now. We might not have... I guess we do. I guess we did have the second Deathslinger. Oh my god. Disaster nightmare. Okay, so we unsuspend. Since we have 20 or more in our trash, we gain 3 memories. So we go from 3 to 6 again. Here we go. And let's see if we Digivolve into Beelzeman. What would happen? What would happen if we pull a Beelzeman out of here? When Digivolving, delete one of our opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. So is that the only Beelzeman? I think it is. It is the only Beelzeman. It is. Okay. Crazy. So we're at 6 memory now. Oh, that's when attacking as well. We gotta keep that in mind. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, so we did... And it might have been a misplay to not play the BL Starman. However, I forget what cards that the Angels have in their deck, right? And technically, if I never played against this deck before, maybe having the BL Starman in our hand would be correct still, right? So just in case if they had a board wipe or a board clear, the BL Starman would be safe. Or if they had something that only deleted up to level 6. So not the hugest of misplays or anything like that. Alright, and so now, since they're unsuspended, we can suspend them again. So we're going to go ahead and turn them sideways to declare our move to the shields. And we also get +2, +3. 14 plus 5 is 19,000. One check, here we go. Juno Man, no problems. 11K. Boom, boom, boom. Get owned. Having a little fun play date there, and Juno Man's going home. Now I'm Beelzeman. Blah 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 blah. He getting them. He getting them with them combos. He getting them with them combos. Then what does it say? From the trash, right? That's from the trash. Yep. We're gonna night raid or Deathslinger. My bad. We're gonna Deathslinger here for 4. Unbelievable 6-2. Crazy luck. Bye bye. Bye bye, Angelwoman. Better luck next time. Crazy. And we're gonna bet that Imp Man's gonna survive here, and even if he doesn't, you know what? That's okay. We'll set him up for next turn. Right? So next turn he's gonna go crazy, actually. So when a card is when an opponent's Digimon attacks, trash the top card of our deck. Okay. Yeah, we're not looking for that right now. Is there an on-play effect? All turns 1 per turn. When a card is trashed, yeah, no, we're fine. So 2-1 memory. Yeah, this is a huge play getting this Imp Man out. So this one comes in the starter deck. Look how pretty this one is. Look how beautiful. Ooh, he even got them zigzags all up in them flames on the tail. Nah, that's cool. That's a cool card. Got the rainbows all in the purple on the numbers in the 0. That's freaking awesome. All right, yeah, we're at 1 memory. It's the Angel's turn. Here we go. We go ahead and unsuspend. Man, unfortunate. The defense matrix, the hyper raid matrix is offline. It appears. Beelzeman finding a way around our ultimate Exodios or secret Mastermind combo, which not so much of a secret. Actually got to see it a few times. All right, here we go. We draw. Juno Man. Okay. They were saying you should have digivolved to Juno Man. Being too greedy. Too greedy, should have digivolved to Juno Man. When in reality, there's no way to know that. There's no way to know that. Let's get this salami popping. Free digivolve for 0 here. On a yellow or purple egg. And we get another Gatomon. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 Gatomons in here. Gatomon, one of the coolest or best cards in this deck. It has a really cool effect where you get a reduced digivolve by 2. Reduced cost digivolve is really nice. Return a pep. Oh, you know what? You know what? We do have 2 Witchmons. We can return some level 5s. We can try to return some level 5s. However, I think having the blocker again will be nice, actually. Having the blocker again will be nice. Yeah, I think having the blocker again will be nice. So we actually want to play one of these Gatomons instead of trying to get a level 5 back. Then we're going to try to search for one, and then maybe we could get another Angel back somehow. Oh, now that Darkness Wave would be really nice. We were talking all that nonsense about how Darkness Wave wasn't that cool, and we put it in the discard pile, but now for 1 memory, Darkness Wave actually looks really good. Lesson learned. Which in reality, there was no way to know that Beelzeman would get this lucky, but now we know that Darkness Wave actually a decent card. Which is so funny, we actually had cards or hands full of Darkness Waves before. So yeah, let's go ahead and play the Gatomon to get our yellow blocker effect popping back online with Ghostman here. So we go from 1 to 4 memory. Now we reveal top 3 on play, Gatomon. So 1, and we're looking for what are we looking for? A purple Digimon? Really? Add 1 yellow Digimon and 1 purple Digimon. Oh, cool. So any yellow and purple Digimons. You know what? Having another blocker, this is purple, will be really nice. Oh, do we want the Lopman? Do we want the Lotman? It is a level 3. It will allow us to draw from eggs, or we could get another level 4. Which actually our Witchmons cannot go on top of Salami. So maybe the Wizard is the correct. Yeah, it's the correct choice. So, what the hell? Yeah, we're gonna take the Ghost Man and the Wizard Man. And where's the other card? Where the heck is the other card? Oh, the Lotman's right here. Here we go. We're gonna put this at the bottom of the deck. Did I read that correctly? What the heck? On play, reveal top 3, add 1 yellow Digimon, 1 purple. Yeah, Gatamon's crazy. So here we go. We had a purple and a yellow. This is yellow and purple, so yellow still counts. So we get 2 cards from that we want. And our blocker's back online. We got Ghostman in the building. Alright. Here we go. Beelzeman back in business. We go ahead and stand them back up, unsuspend at the beginning of our turn. We're at 4 memory. We go ahead and unsuspend Ayamako as well. For our unsuspend phase, we draw a card. Hey, speaking of Ayamako, custom modified EX2. Very cool. And we pop an egg for our breeding phase. We're now in the breeding phase. We pop an egg. And we don't have any level 3s. Wow. Both sides running short on level 3s this game. Crazy. Alright, here we go. When we attack with a Digimon, we can suspend this tamer to trash the top card of our deck. Here we go. We're going to attack with Imp Man first. And trash the top card of our deck. Beelzeman. Very cool. So they're at 22? They're 23 now. I think they're at 23 cards. Or we're at 23. And Ghostman is going to block. However, if we have 20 or more cards in our trash, we may Digivolve into Beelzeman for a cost of 3. So here we go. Go ahead and stand them back up. And 4 to 1 memory here. We draw for Digivolve. Ooh, Blast Mode! Hello! Nice to see you. How we doing? Very cool. And we also... Hold on. We also gain a memory from Skull Satamon. So we actually go to 2 because we trashed a card. And let's get our Beelzeman from our trash now. Here's Beelzeman. So when Digivolving, delete one of our opponent's level 4 lower Digimon. This game just becoming absolutely impossible for the Angels. Oh my God, no, we didn't even get to see the special effect where they reduced the Digimon cost by 2. Okay, they still swinging. And when a card is trashed from our deck, delete one of our opponent's level 3 Digimon. Our turn once per turn. We didn't have the inherited effect yet, right? So I'm not gonna count that. However, they do explode, right? They do explode because now Imp Man is way bigger than 2000. So bye-bye Imp Man. And get this egg over here to the side. And now Beelzeman Blast Mode going to swing here for 19,000 again. Go ahead and suspend them, turn them sideways here. 1 check, 19,000. Ghostman. There's our level 3s. He was hiding at the bottom of the security stack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. When Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon. If we have 20 or more cards in the trash, gain 3 memory. What the hell? Uh-oh. With these 2 cards, we build the overlay network. Come forth, Utopia, or number 39, Utopia. So 4 for Digivolve, we go to 2 memory. We draw a card for Digivolve. BL Starman, our girlfriend, in the building. Very nice. Unsuspend. If we have 20 or more cards, gain 3 memory. We go from 2 to 1 memory. It is now our turn again, or still our turn. We do not pass the turnover yet because of our blast mode special effect. No cards remain in the shields for the Angels. Parallel World Tacticians, flawless victory. Unbelievable. They didn't even get a single point in on the shields. They actually added an extra. They added an extra shield to our security stack. Unbelievable. Beelzeman pulling out all the stops, hitting the gas pedal this game, going full gas, no brakes, not stopping for no Digimans this time. Let's check it out. Wizard Man in the shields. We had Imp Man. Oh, we could have swung with Angelwoman. Oh no! We could have kept swinging with Angelwoman all of those turns. Oh my goodness. Oh, until this. Until Beelzeman. Yeah, that would have been such a huge risk though, right? Porcupine. And then, yeah, there's the Beelzeman that we put in there. Absolutely amazing. Crazy, crazy play in game. The Rivals Barrages going crazy, crazy this game. Absolutely unbelievable. The most explosives of starts. Big Salami gracing the board. Looking extra cute, hanging out with Nyaromon. Hilarious. That's really funny. That's actually super fun. That's so fun. Crazy. Unbelievable. Beelzeman wins the series. They're at 2 wins. First to 2 wins moves on. They're going on to face the next starter deck in line. Starter deck 15. Coroman. We gonna miss the Angels. Absolutely incredible performance and play from them. Able to get a win on and make it real spicy and interesting even. Holding on with 0 or 1 shields the previous match. Right? Tying it up 1-1. Very cool. So yeah, the next deck will be Dragons of Courage. We got the Weed Gray Man. It's for 2, baby. It's for you. Everything's for us to share and have fun together. I don't want to be together. That's illegal. Anyways, just kidding. That never happened. He's drunk. That guy's on drugs. He's drugged out of his mind. He has a funny doctor that he keeps going to, and they keep giving him money because they're pedophiles. Anyways, what? What did he say? GG's. Woo, 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 woo. Have fun, everybody. You can't say that kind of stuff. Stop saying that word. Is that word illegal? Last time I checked, that's not illegal, right? And neither is stories, right? I'm pretty sure stories is not illegal either. Where's your video games and social media? Answer that. You want to talk about what's illegal, right? Because last time I checked, you're the ones who's fucking scammers. GG's. Beelzeman be back in the next one.